Alright. No, Big Mom, I understand you have problems with kind of not giving his child support. What's going? Oh, God, I need to come down. Look, alright, stop it. You know what? Quit. We are gonna have this conversation later, you two. So, you fuckers, I have a review to do, and I'm not even in my best of health right now. So, just, I don't know, Big Mom, let's just throw you somewhere in water and have you lose your memories. Maybe that will stop it. And can't you calm down for God's sakes? Jesus. Ugh. You know, you would think that two organizations that have a same goal as one another would be able to work together. Well, apparently not. Apparently the other universe says it's easier. Oh wait, that's right. I mean, My Academia universe right now, in which the Quark Liberation Army wants to fight them. So yeah, hello everyone, I'm Overhaul, and today I will be reviewing My Hero Academia, Chapter 224. Now, quick disclaimer before I begin this video, I'm not exactly feeling like I got sick or allergies or something right now, so my apologies if I say stuff that doesn't make sense or something, but I'll try to be as coherent in my speeching as I can. But yeah, anyways, let's get into this chapter review. So we begin this chapter with basically the rundown what's been happening with the League of Legends. Be like, alright, they gave us a time limit, which means they are aware that we have a transporter. They have, which we also get see the satellite that the Quark Liberation Army have been using, which I believe is the satellite that has the marketing of let's see what's there, of Tomoyasu Chikazuku. I think that's that company that satellite belongs to that member, which is the long haired covering his eyes guy. But all I think about it could be Koku Hanabata. No, I think it's Tomoyasu because out for the Chitose Kizuki, she's in charge of the shoulder or basically the book. For the other two, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, we have that. So they break down. Twice is like, we need to go there and save him right now. We need to go quickly, let's go. Which also I have Twice represented by the gesture figure here. You see, yeah, this is Twice, kind of the jokey type character. Yep. And Toga and Kapraska are to him like, first thing, we have no idea if they are even telling the truth. Secondly, calm the fuck down. We can't just go charging in. And you're always like this when it comes to your friends. Which also for Toga, we have this Pola minifigure. In case you're not aware who Pola is, she was supposed to be one of the antagonists in the final 2 seasons of Lego Nexonites. But unfortunately, I think there was some kind of money issue and they just couldn't make it, so... But we still have a minifigure, that's definitely important. And Kapraska is this Rogul. Because of magic, and I couldn't think of anyone better. I mean, I think I have the hat, the top hat, but nothing else really. So, yeah. Twice is kind of hysterical right now. But luckily, Tomoa knows exactly what to do. Which Tomoa is the Joker because Joker's destruction fits more with Tomoa than the CEO because the CEO just kind of looks similar and has moved similar in the first chapter we see him. So yeah. But yeah, anyways, Tomoa just puts the mask off Twice and Twice is like, oh, I was bad. You know, the whole, I I can't stay together. I'm not completely covered. Which for Toga, she seems to be a bit concerned because she's like looking at him and all that, more closely than all the others. And Tomo is like, calm down. I have a plan. But before he tells the plan, he like contacts Ujiko, which I'm represented by this bounty hunter because of the eyes and the fact he kind of wears glasses, kind of make those similar. I might need to change some of the villains around. But yeah, he says, have you been listening, Doctor? And Ujiko is like, yes, I've been listening. And I'm surprised the Quirk Liberation Army is still a thing. I'm guessing that's because Quirk Liberation Army has been a more older force in the world, like not as old as All for One, but if you go back far enough, yeah, it's pretty old. Like I believe it was mentioned by Gentle, and Gentle is a pretty old person. Like, I don't know exactly how old, but I think he's in his 30s or something. I believe it was confirmed, but I'm pretty sure it's like in his 30s. And he mentioned them, and so, yeah. Yeah. They are pretty old. So, Kopaska is like, I know, we can use the Nomus as our fighting method, because even though they might have 100,000 soldiers, we have the Nomus. And I think even they kind of could assume those soldiers that was, I believe, said to be specifically 115,650 or something around that number. They used 110,000 soldiers in this chapter. I'm going to assume that could just be a typo or mistranslation or just not, just giving the wide number because, again, it's kind of ridiculous of a number. Kind of weird. It's kind of like the same thing as in One Piece when they have the bounties and they have the bounties which are like it's like Blackbeard, who I believe has a bounty of 2,456 and 500 billion or something. So yeah, like I think it's something like that. Type of a number. And the high-end Nomus are not useful because all of the ones that we have seen are not completed. Because apparently All for One was the one that was speeding up the completion process, which we don't know so far what they are. But yeah. And Hu-chan, well, that's how he called the high-end over the attack endeavor, the nickname of it, and decided if he would have failed, which makes me wonder, did he not get the high-end Nobu's body? I may need to recheck. We kind of have the Nobus to help you, but Tomo is exactly like, alright, good thing, I wasn't even planning on using him. And then he was like, oh, spares, and he's like, then why'd you call the doctor? How long until Gigantomachia wakes up? And Kobayashi is like, 2 hours and 35 minutes. I guess they are kind of already used to the time period. Like, I think after a month, they were like, oh, let's keep how long he has slept. So yeah, they tell. And Tomo is like not even completely focused on the Quirk Liberation Army. He's like, alright, let's focus on the Gigantomachia situation. And he's like, alright, here's the plan. We'll go there charging, we'll act like how they're applying for us to act. Like, we'll act accordingly. We go there and whatever. But instead, we are also going to bring Gigantomachia with us because, well, he can pretty much level the entire playing field. Because, well, let's be honest ourselves, Gigantomachia is like most likely the strongest being that's currently running free. I mean, maybe you can argue that, well, a Nobu will be more powerful than him, but so far he's most likely the strongest. one running around. Like how the only ones that we are 100% sure that could be have are Overwatch, who's in prison, and All Might, who is, let's just say, kinda has a body of a skeleton. These minifigures. So yeah, not exactly the top, not exactly in a fighting, not exactly having a chance to beat him. So yeah, they're just go. Well, Giganta Minecraft is presented by Kill. I think it was worth saying, and I might have already said, but still just to make 100% sure. So yeah, they told was like, well, no, the doctor first says that's cheating, and besides, what if that guy was bluffing about the number of the people, which we can't find out in this chapter that he wasn't completely bluffing. In which Thomas' response is, well, if he was bluffing, then it would be easier for us to destroy them. I mean, well, that's really the good argument Thomas could make. Like, even he was bluffing. Well, we're still going to have a giant cell and haven't wiped them out. So yeah. So there's Thomas' plan. He is going to go there. They're going to be fighting there because apparently the Gigantamaker have some kind of a marketing system, some kind of a tracking system or something. Or most likely because Jiko's also going to teleport. Well, John Chan will teleport Gigantamaker to their location. He will be teleported there, and there he will basically destroy the entire town. And also Thomas says that after the fight, he has found out the weakness of Gigantamaker. Apparently, he is strong and he is a brute force, and his HP is high, but it slowly gets weaker through the time. It's basically, let's take like Snorlax. Snorlax is a brute force that's very, powerful and doesn't really have has big defense and HP. But he can like heal himself automatically, which is a painful, and then you need to be more careful. That's basically Gigantamaker. He can fight for like an insane amount of time, and he can rest for 3 hours, but he does get slowly and slowly weaker. I don't believe that he gets completely healed like if Snorlax uses rest, but he does get a bit fixed. So Thomas' plan to deal with Gigantamaker is just top everyone else we do a finishing blow. Boom. Now there could be some problems with the fact that Gigantamaker is specifically targeting Tomoe, but I can imagine, but I thought is gonna get destroyed, and if they have the giant army, well, it's gonna be kinda hard to evacuate the entire army out of a city when Gigantamaker running around, and again, Tomoe could just as very easily have something like that. There's a bunch of the soldiers there, and Tomoe just jumps over them, and Gigantamaker like crashes through them. You understand. So yeah, Tomoe says where's Nabi and teleport him with us. I believe it was between like one of the cities, or maybe it was in a bridge or something, but yeah. I believe Tomoe also says, that's a good spot, which makes me wonder if there's going to be a big plan with that, or maybe he's going to lead Gigantamaker there or something. So yeah, we have them be at like part on the mountain somewhere, and they're basically talking to each other. Like, let's say it's an hour and 45 minutes until the giant wakes up. Let's see. Alright, let's wait a little bit. So, where are we going? Dobby's like, which is observed by Mr. E here. Why don't you drag me in here, basically being like Dobby? And Twice is still super emotional because Tomoe gave him back his mask, the fact that he's whole now. So yeah, they're the Precipice, which is the Slider Girl guy who is represented by his prisoner Zane figure. Because Zane was a hero, but he was faced to be a villain. These grunts, they're so weak. Literally. So yeah. So all of the theories with that Slider Girl guy being the villain confirmed. I don't know if I said that, but it kind of was about saying that he could be. I mean, the way he appeared, the way if you kind of take into consideration what the villain stated, yeah, it kind of made sense for him to be the villain. So he's like, I was sent here to be your guide to the town. And all of them like follow. No real fight against that or something. They like walk and he starts saying stuff somewhere. That's the symbol they have, the Quick Liberation Army or the Superpowers Liberation Army, and basically Tomo and all of them are like very nonchalant. Also, it is referenced the Slay Go guy is a hero, not just a guy who is pretending to be a hero, because Spinner says, "Oh, a hero? Well, I don't recognize because apparently he is a hero, but just not recognizable." Confirmed this time. So yeah. Yeah, they kind of walk and Tomo like looks up and he sees like another hero or someone that looks like a hero. He's like, "Oh, I see." And then the two of the leaders appear, and that's Koku Hanabata and Chitoshi Kizuki. Chisoki Kizuki is this one, the manga girl woman, and Coco is this one. General Zod because he's kind of that Slav guy. His hairstyle kind of looks like a half of him. And then he has that like very confident demeanor in which he says, this is a glorious occasion in the time. This city is around 90% sent by the Quick Liberation Army. I'm going to have to assume that 90% is everyone that isn't, not 10% to be fair, everyone that isn't an adult or a woman that doesn't want to fight. Like, I can imagine it being something like, that's not counting the children and babies and, well, the women who aren't, like, into the whole thing. Maybe they are aware that they are 100% aware that Quick Liberation Army is running the city. It's just the 10% of them can't be soldiers because of, well, reasons. Probably the disabled people as well. So yeah, they're like, time for a performance and to start a fight. And there are a bunch of the grunts or the civilians come and they attack that. It's basically how I expected that when Tomo just walking through the two of them and disagree the two. Which makes sense. Like I always thought, like I don't know if I said in a video once, well the last video when we found a number, but I was like, they might have the numbers, but how many of those villains are strong? Like how many of them are quality soldiers? Like, 10 of these soldier people against Toga. Obviously, Toga will win if they are just a bunch of random people who just recently became villains or something. So, I can say the fact most of these people just seem to be civilians with the lack of any kind of outfit that would look like they are soldiers or something. Yeah, kind of what I'm saying. So, yeah. We find out that Giran is in the biggest tower, the main tower, the main base of operation, in which we're gonna be, and Toba is like, we are heading that way. And Toga's like walking, well, in that case, that's my specialty. And then underneath Toga's ground, it explodes. And that's because of Chitoshi Kizuki's quirk. So the way that it kind of seems to be described right now, it's probably going to be a better description later, maybe it's going to be some kind of a timing thing or something. It seems to be like, if she makes this kind of a pose or something like that, she apparently can blows the ground or some parts of it up. Like, not damaging because it just seemed like Tomo got blasted up, nothing major. And then Chitoshi Kizuki like starts saying, the suspect of multiple murder crimes lead to by blood loss. Do you want an interview? And Tomo's like, nope. Now, I am a bit wondering if this Chitoshi Kizuki personality is going to be kind of like in a... What's the name? Have you heard of an anime and a video game or whatever they're called Senua Kagura, I believe is what's it called? It's basically an anime with busty ninja girls or cute ninja girls and the ones who are unbusted, but it's a hentai sort of action anime. It was one of the characters that renegade ninjas as they become in after the first season, or just give them something unique, is a weird woman that kind of has a relationship where she like wants to make everyone her servants or pets. Like a weapon, and naked and bad, the mistress and servant type things. Now I'm wondering if this Kitoshi Kizuki's personality will kind of be like that. It's like, when she says interview to Toga, she actually means take your clothes off and let me touch you all over. Which is kind of creepy considering the fact that Toga could just be 12 years old. I mean, it's not confirmed how old Toga is, but it's confirmed that she can be either between 12 and 18. So at the best case scenario, she's 18, and it would be even better if it would even be better if it was revealed that her birthday is around the December, like beginning of the December, or right before December, and she was 18 before they even start the school year. But yeah, Toga somewhere between 12 and 18, and this girl could just possibly have that kind of personality, that mistress type personality. So yeah, it's concerning, but who cares? So yeah, the chapter is pretty good. I cannot wait to see the start of the fighting. I hope we're gonna get I wonder if this is going to kind of be like Alice Lobby kind of an arc with the CP9, in which they have Zoro versus Kaku, Sanji versus Jabba, Caulifla versus Nami, Nami versus Caulifla, or whatever. We're gonna get something like that. This arc could quite possibly be Alice Lobby and Whiskey Peak because it had a very small amount of people versus entire town, which was in Whiskey Peak, Zoro versus pretty much everyone. So yeah, the chapter is very good and I cannot wait for the next chapters. And I cannot wait for the fight. So yeah, I hope you liked this video. I hope you're gonna leave a like and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. And that's it. I cannot wait to see all of you people next time. Bye.